Hello data points, let's start today series what we started the Spotify feature engineering series. Means in this series we will learn about the feature engineering, various technique and the static and my thought process, how I did the feature engineering and clean the data overall, all the steps related to the feature engineering. Okay, we cover the first part where we clean the data, understand the popularity and the song audio features in the part 1 session, and now in this part 2 session we are understand about the categorical, duration and the musical key and the mode features. Means as you know, mm, we have nearly the 20 column, 20 features. So to analyze all at a time it is taking too much time, and if you don't have the patience, then if the data is too big, then it is take that consume the too much time, computation and resources. So make sure you break down into smaller chunks and step by step clean the data, then process it. Okay, so okay, what are the top artists which has most popular song? Simple, taking the group by, then the popularity, mean and the n largest. Similarly, what is the famous album, group by the album, popularity, taking the mean and the n largest. Similarly, n smallest. And what is this? Why we are using the lambda? Simple, taking the track genres group by and apply each genre, album and popularity mean and taking the n largest. Means for the each track we calculate the popularity mean of the album name. Simple. This is the first part. If we are notice we are done this at fast, then simple we we are doing the same step for each genres. We are just showing the three, otherwise the track genre if you see the previous, then it is very much big, so we're taking only the three. Okay, then this is the method where we can this code is looking good and clean, so this is the one type of method, taking the slash, so we read the code, means it increase the code readability. Group by these two features, then popularity, mean, reset the index, sort the value, this format. What is this? Sort format from track genre is true and the popularity is false. Okay, the track genre means it start from the A and end from the Z, like this. A to Z is true and popularity is false. Popularity is false means 75 to 65. Means how this happen? First taking the A to 7, from 75 means from 100 to 0. Then taking the B from 100 to 0, like this. All of this data frame is sorted. Okay, genre have the highest proportion of explicit song. Simple, we're doing the cross tab to understand the explicit song present in the genres. Simple. Okay, then the multiple genre artist, which artist contains the multiple genres. Okay, now what to do? First we need to find out how many genres one song, one artist can done. So we only taking the unique song, then count, filter out. How can you know what happened with this step? Simple, copy it and paste it in a new cell and run it, then you got one cell, taking the sample again and again, so you understood what we did in this code. Okay, it is simple. Then greater than 1 is the genre count, simple. Then taking the n largest, but we don't read which artist done this, so we need to find do the loc to got exact artist name. It is simple. Okay, first we count the unique of track genre, then greater than 1. After we got it, simple n largest, but we need to see the artist name, so you wish we use loc. Simple. Then again duration. Okay, divided by 60,000. Why? 1 millisecond equal to 1 by 10,000 of second. Simple calculation, because we are doing in a minute and this is in a millisecond, so reverse calculation. Okay, so this is 6 minute. This track genre contains the 6 minute average as okay. What is the average song duration per genre? If you notice, we can also calculate the millisecond, but it don't make any sense, so we need to minute. Here is one error, minute, then taking the mean of that, then the largest. Simple. Then the long song and less popular. Simple. We need to see the scatter plot. This if we are doing this in a plotly, then you can hover it show the genre's name, so you can easily find out. You can try out also. Why I'm not did this, because I done this just because for practice. I knew this can happen by doing using the plotly. Okay, simple. What is the time signature of most common overall and by genre? We know what is the time signature. We discuss in a part 1 video. You can check out. Okay, first of all, we group by track genre, then the time signature, value count, and again group by track genre, taking the head 1 and the reset the index. Means how much time this 4 is came in each signature of track. Means how much time this signature is came frequently in this track, and other track as well. Okay, simple. This is the other format, method 2. How can we find out easily? We are using the n largest and the simple function n track genre, time signature, value count of n largest. Here is also we did, but we saw the extra columns here, so it looks little complex. You can break it down by simply copy paste this, then group by and doing copy paste this. Reset index is doing nothing, it gives the name to the last. Here you cannot see the name, here you can see the name. Okay, then the music key and the mode. Here we are, what we do, first we filter out, then on the filter data we use the group by, then the popularity mean, then sorted in ascending order. Again we give the name and print the 13 top 13. First we filter the data, then in the filter data we use the group by. With the group by we used the popularity, taking the mean. Simple. We can also print this also, only the first part, but we need the ascending order, so we use sort value, then this is reset index to get the name of first. Otherwise we see like this. Okay, if you want we can use it in it, you can convert into a data frame, then you can plot the graph as well. Okay, simple. We are taking a sample, nothing too fancy. Okay, unique key. Okay, if you don't know the key, simple Google it, so you can understand what is the key. in the music industry. Okay, this is the difference between the experienced data scientist and the intern. They don't know what are the most important features in that industry, so that in interview session, uh, an interviewer asks means the interviewer asks about your experience, what you did, and so that the project is most important. Again, we are using the lambda function. Why? We are taking the key and the popularity mean on the key basis, taking the popularity mean of each genre. Simple. Again, if you copy paste this, then you want to got it another data frame. Okay, you can test it out. We are doing similarly before. Okay, what is this? This is the low energy and the high energy key. Okay, which keys gives the high energy and which keys are the low energy? This is that data set. First of all, we fix our threshold of energy, then we check it out is high energy. As type int provide you 1 or 0. Okay, 1 and 0. Then the cross tab we understood, and the normalized column we can count the values, then the values store in a data frame, then data frame used to show this graph. Okay, why I am not showing this? Simply you can try and test it out what is the threshold value, and you can see also the data frame what is the key energy cross tab value, then you can see the data frame, then you can understand. Okay, similarly by this low and high, simple low and high on basis of key. Okay, this is all about the today video. How is this video? Want to learn the key points and the key concept. Again, we take the revision. Simple. If we need something popular, we can use the n largest. Here, if we need on the basis of another column, you are using the lambda function to know only the top one of that genre. Then the enhance the code readability using the slash. If you notice this looks complex, not complex, simple, but for the new it is very much convenient. Then you understood how the scatter, how the plotly used for enhance our readability and the understanding the data set. Plotly is the interactive and it shows, if we hover this point, then it shows which genre is this. But in C1 we cannot understood, means we understood, but it's too complex. I don't understand which color is this. So like, then similarly like this, that if we see the by genre, then you can use the lambda function like this. Here is the filter mode, we can take it out. Okay, then we are understand the as type int and the graph and the format. Okay, so this is all about today. Thank you and Jai Hind.